Another kind of pinning involves a new tool which is called a tack or tacking. This is almost the same as pinning. It's just the difference is that between those two pins that we create, there's a line that is pulling those 2 points together. So to illustrate, I'm going to add a tack on the hood itself, and to do that we need to simply click once on one side and click second time on the other side. And the thing about tacking is that it can be seen in 2D view as well. And not just that, we can create tacks. We can do tacking across the garments in 2D view as well. If I click on the hood somewhere here, I can go all the way to the other side and create another tack in here. This could be useful if the garments are not very reachable in 3D view, but we know the exact position of those garments in 2D view, so we can work across the screens this way. And the thing about tacking is that we can edit those lines as well. So we need to go into the edit tack, and then we simply click on the vertex, on the point, and we drag it to change the position. And this works again across the garments. It changes in here as well. We can also, if we're using this kind of tacking, which is tacking on the garments and not tacking on the avatar, and the tacking on avatar is simply, it's pinning the garments to the avatar, while simple tacking is pinning the garments between each other. So if we're using the standard tacking, we can actually copy those tags as well. If we right click, there's an option, we can either delete or we can copy paste, and we can also mirror paste. And if there's a symmetry on the model, we can also create a symmetrical copy paste of the tags. So if I create one of those things on one side, go to the edit tag, right click, there's a new option called duplicate to symmetric pattern. And if I press that, a new tag appears on the other side.
If you enjoy this content or find it useful, please consider supporting me by buying me a cup of coffee via the link in the description.
But copy and pasting is really interesting, because we can copy, then we can press Ctrl V, or either right click and press paste. And while we are having this line, we can right click and we get to choose a number of tags and interval between the tags, between the lines, which is again another one of those cases where right click has this amazing option for us. So if I choose a different number of tags, you can see that the lines, they are snapping to the surface automatically, so we don't need to move anything into the right place. It's equally spread out as well. So once I press OK, we get to have those cool little things, and we can duplicate symmetrically, and there we go. If I simulate now, and this is what happens. We are simply pinning the garment to itself, or garments across each other. There's another option when tacking that may not be so useful, but it could definitely be something to play around with. So if I unhide everything that I have in my scene, I have those little pieces of garments, and they are tacked to the main model. And if I press simulate, those pieces are going to stick to the model. If I don't want to have that happen, if I want those pieces to stay on some distance away from the model, we can go into edit tag, simply click, and in the property editor there's a new option called thread length. And if I change that to let's say 50, and then here I'm going to change it 100, and I'm going to do the same for those two. And now if I press simulate, this is what happens. Those pieces are no longer glued to the main model. Instead, they are staying on a distance from the model.